Hello, I'm John Shepherd, and in this video we're going to follow up on a previous video on basic drills for top level performance, and I'm going to show you some more options which you can incorporate into your training. The first thing we're going to consider is using basic drills to build up some form of specific endurance. Something that I've been developing is combining drill movements into one longer form drill. And I've come up with quite a few options for this. For example, this running on the spot drill into a high leg cycle or dribble. And here's another example with these scissor bounds performed on the spot and then progressing forwards, keeping the movements crisp and sharp over about 20 meters. When you're short on training time, I believe it's more effective to develop strength endurance, muscular power endurance, using these more specific movements as opposed to doing circuit style exercises. To provide more or less endurance, you can perform the first part of the exercise for a longer period and increase the distance over which the second part of the exercise is performed. For example, this basic march drill, for example, will develop power in the hips and, if performed 2 to 3 times over 20 meters, strength endurance. Okay, this foot strike drill will have less of an impact on fatigue in terms of local muscular endurance, but it will develop that quick fire foot to the track movement that's necessary for running and jumping. It also develops posterior chain recruitment, the utilization of the hamstrings in pulling the foot back. Now, another way to develop specific local muscular sprint long jump endurance is to perform a marching or a cycling drill over a longer distance, and here the group will be performing a low leg cycle over 30 meters. So far, you've been watching the younger members of my training squad doing the drills, but they're not exclusive to that age group. The senior members also do these drills. To reiterate, we basically stopped doing circuit training about 2 years ago, and if any athletes do need to do circuit training for any particular reason, they can always do that in their own time at home. It doesn't need to be a group session. I utilise various types of lunges, so here we have an option with the hands on the hips, with the heel recovery being an integral part. And you've also seen one where you drop the same side elbow down to the same side ankle. 6 times 20 meters of these drills, to me, is just as effective as a sequence of freestanding squats. And here's yet another option, a pushback lunge, which adds a little bit of the stretch reflex aspect into the exercise. These could be done before progressing forwards into 20 meters of ordinary lunges, for example. In another video in this series, look out for more options of developing specific endurance using basic drills that's relevant to the long jump, triple jump and sprints. Hello, I'm John Shepherd and I'm going to talk to you about channel memberships. At the moment I've set up 2 levels, channel supporter and athlete and coach member. Now, if you become a channel supporter, you're doing just that. For just £1.99 a month, you're going to help me produce the content that's hopefully helped you become a better athlete or a coach. As a coach athlete member, I've responded to a lot of the comments that I've had over the years since setting up the channel, whereby you guys want to delve into deeper levels the subject matters that we cover on the main channel. So for example, coaches want to know more about periodization, training planning, and how you can develop a young athlete. In time, I hope to introduce some other levels of membership on the channel, for example, one just exclusively aimed at athletes, whereby I'll produce training plans and training programs. One thing I do want to add is that I'll still be producing the normal channel content, usually uploaded on a Friday, and that's still going to be for free. Now, this is going to be a bit of a trial and error process, and I do want to get your feedback on what I produce and on what I'm doing. As usual, thanks for watching, and do subscribe to the channel and leave any comments you may have in the section below or through my other social media, and good luck with your training. And, as in the video, do consider becoming a channel member and gaining access to exclusive content.